Today we are going to be making our very own cyborg cockroaches. For this experiment you will need discoid cockroaches, a hot glue gun, super glue, a tray, a cup of ice water, paper towels, tweezers or forceps, an optional magnifying glass, an electrode array, 150 grit sandpaper, silly putty, toothpicks, a needle, a popsicle stick or a similar flat surface, flour, and a terrarium. The process should take about 30 to 45 minutes, so make sure to set aside enough time to ensure the success of your surgery.
Step 1. Anesthetize the roach by submerging it in the ice bath for 3 to 5 minutes. Step 2. Take your sandpaper and lightly sand the center of the pronotum, which is a darker area on its head, until it has a rough texture. Step 3. Put a dab of superglue on the newly sanded pronotum and carefully attach the black connector on the glue with the 3 electrodes facing the anterior end, towards the antennae. The electrodes should be parallel with the length of the body. Don't worry about your roach being harmed. This layer is made of chitin, a waxy material that does not contain any nerves. Step 4. Place the roach belly down onto the tray.
Step 5. Gently pull apart the wings and secure them on the sides with silly putty. Take your needle and poke a hole in the exoskeleton of the thorax, just underneath the head. Avoid the esophagus, otherwise it will die. Use just enough force when poking to penetrate the surface of the chitin. Step 6. Use the tweezers to gently insert the center electrode into the hole you have just made. Do not insert the electrode too deep. 1 to 2 millimeters will be sufficient. Once inserted, use a toothpick to place a dab of superglue onto the hole, securing the electrode inside the roach. Step 7. Lay the roach on its dorsal side, on its back, and splay the antenna out using tweezers or forceps. Then cut the antenna to approximately 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch.
Step 8. Insert the right electrode, 1 to 2 millimeters, into the right antenna. Like you did before, use a toothpick to dab some superglue onto where the electrode is parked inside the antenna, and make sure it is secure. Make sure to wait until all of the superglue is dry before proceeding to the next step. Step 9. Repeat the same procedure with the left electrode and antenna. Carefully fold back and organize the wire slack on top of your connector.
Allow up to 4 hours for your roach to fully recover. Place your roach in a cute little terrarium and let it rest before its cyborg abilities can be used.
Juice on my hand, I think it has to work.
I'm not sure about that one, guys. That's on my face. Did you get back today?
Huh? Yeah. This is not, it's working.
Alright, I need to see a video that's like a little more.
Go right, go right, go right, go right.
Oh yeah, it is working. Which one?
Left, left.
Little bop on the head. Oh my god, you're totally tearing the wing.
Shit, I can't help it though.
Just pull it out.
Dominic!
How do you one wing?
How do you do that wing thing? I can't.
I'll hold it and you pull.
I'm scared I'm gonna rip the fucking wing.
Well, then let's start over.
Oh my god, I literally can't.
How do you pull the wing out?
No, you didn't let me do my whole.
I'm just how Larissa. Take Larissa.
Oh my god, you're.
Oh, nasty, nasty. We're live.
Hey,
out here. here. Shout out.
Super glue has to be ready.
Alex.
What's good? What's good?
I can't.
It was your Soyeon. Shout out. You gotta look at the camera. Alright, never mind.
Glove it off. Toothpick.
We dripping.
I can't.
Toothpick.
This doesn't work. Yeah, toothpick.
Doesn't work, she says.
Oh, don't.
That's
Okay,
good.
let's go. Okay,
Alright,
leave it.
we good.
Okay.
Shout out, Lovey.
Nice.
Soyeon. Alex.
Hey.
We out here.
Let it dry and then we'll put it back in the ice bath.
Hey, he looks cute. We on.
Where's the hole? Is that it right there? Fuck, how am I gonna get that in?
I don't know. It's so thin.
Yeah, Miss Espinosa?
Well, someone else can do it, but like it's hard.
It's not going in.
Huh.
Where did the other roaches go? Wait, don't drop it. Oh, it's moving. Okay, it's alive. Put it on
Just
that
let me slip
leaf.
it a bit. It's not attached to anything.
Oh,
Shit.
come on.
I got it.
We don't need that.
Yeah, use the tweezers. My hands are
Great.
there.
It's moving.
No, stop. I'm
Oh shit.
You're hurting him.
Wait, is it
You didn't even name it.
It's too late to say.
Oh, we need to name
We'll
it.
find out later.
Okay, we're good.